Find Zoom. We got the Zoom. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to this morning's meditation. Let's go ahead. Take a nice deep breath in. Nice big exhale out. Another nice deep, big, 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 big inhale in. And another big exhale out. Let's just spend a few moments here in breath. Big breath in. And I want you to breathe in the last few hours, feeling yourself waking up again, revisiting that, and exhaling out. And this time, feeling into falling asleep last night, bringing all of this energy into coherence, into alignment, and exhaling out. And then feeling into this time yesterday. Nice big inhale in and exhaling out. Where were you? What were you doing? Anchor it, focalize it into this moment, and exhaling out. And going back 48 hours, this time 2 days ago, breathing in and exhaling out. We were into the weekend. So feeling into the full weekend, breathing in, taking a nice big breath for the entire weekend. And hold that at the top. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Let all of the energy of the weekend, whether it was high activity, relaxation, let all of the activity, excitement, joy, all of the things come together. Hold it, hold it, hold it, and exhale out. Let it organize. All right, another nice deep breath in. This one, all the way to Friday. Hold, 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 hold. This was September 12th, I believe. Hold it and exhaling out. All right, now we're going to jump to Wednesday. Nice deep breath in the Wednesday prior, almost a week ago. And I want you to take a couple of nice deep breaths here, organizing the energy of the last 6 to 7 days. And notice if you were to look at that, there is usually the week can have a nice steady stream, like a river, like a current. But if you look at your river, your current, it maybe wasn't one nice flow. There were probably some jumps in there, meaning like you went from one river to the next, or you can feel one river on one dimensional plane. But then as you look, there was something that came in, something that shifted, and you can feel yourself tracking on another plane. Keep breathing. I want to have you feel in all of these times as they come together, as you think about the last week, breathing in and out, all of the activities, all of the conversations, everything you were up to. Just let them filter across your consciousness like a cloud, continuing to breathe. Nice deep breaths. Beautiful. Getting them organized. You don't have to actually have consciousness or remember them, but just feeling all of it internally there. Lots of, lots of data points and people, new ideas, concepts, all tracking. All right, now, slowly, ever so slowly, just like lining up different threading different things on to a needle or onto a shaft, if you will, where they're all going to flow, or keys onto a key ring. That's what we want. Keys onto a key ring. Each of these different concepts are all going to line up in your consciousness with your breath. And you could imagine it like a golden shaft, breathing in and out, each piece organizing itself around that golden key ring, around that golden pillar, that golden shaft. It's like threading a sail through a mast, except that's one big sheet. So this is more like multiple pieces. Keys on the key ring, I think, is the best imagery I can think of right now. There's another image I have too, but I don't know the name of it. Key ring is round. So I guess it fits because our energy field is round. So it probably is the most appropriate for this moment. And so each conversation gets threaded onto the key ring. Each thought, each conversation, each idea in the past week. And if you need to go back, we'll go back in a moment a little bit further than the past week. I just want you to breathe here. And then extending out, imagining that keyring as though it's straight up your spine, so that all of those ideas are coherently aligned within your energy field. Just organized, held within the field. Fully in their proper position, sequenced. That's the word we want. They're sequenced. And what's brilliant about that is that your conscious human mind didn't even do the organizing, did it? There were so many ideas. There's no way in this moment you could encapsulate them all. We'd be here all week. Just allowing the energy to do what you know how to do. You are the ultimate. I guess to call us an AI wouldn't even make sense because we're not artificial, but you get the concept. Like, you process way more powerfully than any AI ever could once you get your slow human brain processing brain out of the way. Let it do what it knows how to do. Beautiful. Energy's organized, spine stacked with the past week. And what is so incredible is that as we came through all of these different portals, each one represents a different timeline, a different opportunity. And maybe they were real in that moment, or maybe they were just ideas that were being seeded for future timelines. But as we land them internally and don't allow them to just float in our field, right now you've just brought them in and anchored them to the spine. They're no longer floating in the field, something we need to remember to get back to. They no longer need to come through the filters to land and then go through the filters to get to the mind. No, we just hardwired them into the system. As you breathe in and out, feeling these timelines now taking hold and organizing themselves as well as you sequence your field. You don't need to do much to do this. I'm more so just prompting what your body already knows how to do. We're just setting it up so it can get done. You guys were all present to anyone who's coming in, even if it's much later. in time. Everyone's passed through these portals, these massive timeline jumps. And what's incredible about it is in this window of time, in speaking with dear friend and astrologer, becoming a dear friend and astrologer yesterday, we know Pluto's out of bounds, meaning there is no fixed field. There's no force right now that makes these things impossible to achieve. There's no greater authority, if you will, that we have to go through, no deep karma of challenges. It is like mom and dad essentially have left the building, and how you want to do it is up for grabs. Karma is, if you choose to believe it can happen right now, then what we've just landed through these timeline jumps is true. Saturn's also retrograde, which holds all of the infrastructure, which is allowing us to land these timelines. This past week has been massive. Everything you've been up to for the last several months has been massive. Even if it feels like incremental, the ideas you've been holding, the things you've been contemplating, this is it. Let it land in your spine. Let it organize itself. You hold the keys now. Claim them. And when the door opens, you'll be able to grab it and step through. Ready, 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 instead of scrambling to catch up or be prepared, just ready to go energetically, synchronized to the field, able to spot the door. That's the other thing that happens. Sometimes we miss opportunity because we just don't see it, and then we're feeling behind the ball. So the takeaway from today's meditation is that you are now ready. Expect the miracle, expect the door to open, expect yourself to be aligned. When the person says, hey, I have this idea, you say, I know you do, and I'm ready. Or you say, of course you do. I know I'm your person. Or you say, I was expecting you. Because they are the door that you are here to step through, that you've already planned within your system. And the other takeaway from today's meditation is that you expect those doors to be there. So instead of always feeling like you're late or behind or unorganized or have too many data points and too many things going on or not prepared enough, you hold this energy. The energy is all that matters. The signal being received and connecting is all that matters. So I want you to feel into now going forward, taking a breath in, exhaling out, organizing the rest of your day. Ceremony consists of person, place, relevance, and bringing spirit to it. That's all we're doing right now. Think through your day. We're bringing the spirit element to it. And while in 3D, you may show up late, you may show up with too many data points. I want you right now to breathe in and organize those future conversations. Let them happen now. If they've happened now, actually, when you actually have the conversation, it's the other person who's showing up late to the conversation. If you've already sequenced today's events, everyone else is late. You're tracking ahead of the timeline. You feel that? You've already stepped through the golden light, the portal, the opportunity. Pretty fun. So take yourself through that visual today, envisioning how many doors are going to open, how many opportunities for you and spirit and through someone else. Don't forget, spirit always works through others. Spirit does not work in a vacuum. Nice deep breath in. And the unique opportunity we have is to not only be paying it forward, but also to bless, to give gratitude and thanks right here and now for those conversations, for those doors that are opening, for the ceremony that is our life. The simplest things, from a cup of coffee to the person that takes a moment to appreciate something about us. The sense of relief we may get to finding the perfect parking spot, to not getting caught in the rain or making it inside just before the rain hits, you name it. You can tell it in South Florida right now in monsoon season. Nice deep breath in, nice big exhale out. Before we conclude, don't open your eyes quite yet, but we're almost there. I want you to feel your mind illuminating with light. So all of these keys, calling forward today's portals and openings and events, taking a breath for that. Now taking a breath for tomorrow's and the next day and the next. Go ahead and sequence a week forward. Breathing in and out. And as those now stack on your key ring and elongate to become your spine, feeling them stretch all the way into your mind. And as they do, feeling your mind illuminate in light and love. And before you go, I want you to take a peek at Crystal Skull Metatron behind or over my right shoulder. And then close your eyes again. And in the same way that Crystal Skull is illuminated in light, just allow your mind fill with light. Allow yourself to hold that crystalline energy inside of your mind. And with that, taking a nice, one more nice deep breath in, feeling it all into your body, into your mind. Nice big exhale out. Give yourself a hug, pat on the back. This feels so good. Thank you, thank you, thank you for making this an epic morning, for organizing the field with me. Namaste. So much